In the depths of our being, we humans carry a profound longing. We seek meaning in a world that can often feel chaotic and uncertain. This quest for meaning is universal, transcending cultures, time periods, and individual beliefs. This exploration often leads us down the path of spirituality. Spirituality is about connecting with something greater than ourselves. It's about finding our place in the grand tapestry of existence and discovering the purpose that animates our lives. Each tradition, each philosophy, offers a unique perspective on the nature of reality, the meaning of life, and our place within it. In this exploration of spiritual pathways, we'll embark on a journey through diverse philosophies and practices. Our journey will take us through the realms of Christian Science, with its emphasis on spiritual healing and the power of divine understanding. We'll explore the mystical and esoteric traditions, where direct experiences of the divine and hidden knowledge illuminate the path. We'll immerse ourselves in the tenets of Transcendentalism, discovering the interconnectedness of all things in the embrace of nature. And we'll engage with the profound insights of philosophers and thinkers who have grappled with life's big questions for centuries. From the enduring principles of Alcoholics Anonymous, we'll witness the profound impact of spiritual awakening on personal recovery and transformation. As we navigate this rich tapestry of spiritual traditions, we'll uncover common threads that weave them together. We'll discover the universal role of spirituality in healing, growth, and the pursuit of inner peace. We'll explore the transformative power of mental and spiritual practices, from prayer and meditation to mindfulness and affirmations. Yet, within this tapestry of shared values, we'll also encounter the beauty of diversity. Each spiritual pathway offers a unique perspective, with its own teachings, practices, and contributions to the human experience. This exploration is not about dictating a single right path. Instead, it's an invitation to open your mind, your heart, and your spirit to the vast possibilities that exist. It's about empowering you to explore these diverse pathways, to discover what resonates with your own soul. The journey of spiritual exploration is deeply personal, and it's yours to create. Welcome to a journey of exploring spiritual pathways. Let the adventure begin. Our exploration of core principles begins with Christian Science, a spiritual healing system discovered by Mary Baker Eddy in the late 19th century. At its heart, Christian Science emphasizes the understanding of God as infinite love, spirit, and life, and it posits that our true nature is spiritual, created in the image and likeness of this divine source. Central to Christian Science is the belief that sickness, suffering, and limitation stem from a mistaken sense of separation from God. This separation arises from a material view of reality, one that prioritizes the physical senses over spiritual understanding. By aligning our thoughts with the divine mind, Christian Science posits, we tap into the healing power of God, which is always present and available to us. Prayer, understood as the conscious communion with God, plays a central role in this process of spiritual transformation. Our journey now takes us into the realms of mysticism and esoteric philosophy, where the pursuit of direct spiritual experience and hidden knowledge guide the seeker's path. Mysticism across various traditions emphasizes the possibility of a unitive experience with the divine, a merging of the individual soul with the ultimate reality. This mystical union is often described as a state of profound peace, bliss, and oneness with all things. Esoteric philosophy delves into hidden knowledge and teachings, often passed down through secret societies or lineages. From ancient wisdom traditions like Kabbalah and Gnosticism to modern esoteric movements like Theosophy and Anthroposophy, this pathway emphasizes the importance of inner transformation and the awakening of latent spiritual faculties within each individual. Our exploration now leads us to the heart of Transcendentalism, a philosophical and literary movement that emerged in 19th century America. Rooted in the belief in the inherent goodness of humanity and the interconnectedness of all things, Transcendentalism emphasizes the importance of intuition, experience, and a deep connection with nature. Key figures like Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau championed the idea of a divine spark within each individual, a source of wisdom and creativity that connects us to the universal spirit or oversoul. They rejected materialism and conformity, advocating for self-reliance, simplicity, and a life lived in harmony with the rhythms of nature. Their writings and teachings continue to inspire a reverence for the natural world and a belief in the transformative power of individual intuition and experience. Our journey through core principles wouldn't be complete without acknowledging the profound contributions of philosophers and thinkers throughout history. From the ancient wisdom of Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle to the Enlightenment ideals of Kant and Descartes, philosophers have grappled with fundamental questions about existence, knowledge, morality, and the human condition. While not all philosophers would identify as spiritual in a traditional sense, their ideas have profoundly shaped our understanding of consciousness, the nature of reality, and the meaning of life. Eastern philosophical traditions, such as Buddhism, Hinduism, and Taoism, offer rich and diverse perspectives on the nature of reality, suffering, enlightenment, and the path to liberation. Whether exploring the realms of metaphysics, ethics, or existentialism, philosophers throughout the ages offer valuable insights that can illuminate our spiritual journeys. In Christian Science, the journey towards spiritual healing and wholeness unfolds through dedicated practice and a deep commitment to aligning oneself with divine truth. Central to this practice is the study of Mary Baker Eddy's seminal work, Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures. This text serves as a cornerstone of Christian Science, offering profound insights into the nature of God, the illusory nature of matter, and the spiritual laws that govern our being. Through diligent study and contemplation of science and health, individuals strive to gain a clearer understanding of their true spiritual identity as children of God, perfect and whole. Complementing the study of science and health is the practice of prayer, which in Christian Science takes on a unique and transformative dimension. Prayer in Christian Science is not merely a petitioning of a distant deity, but a conscious communion with the ever-present divine mind. By striving to emulate Jesus' compassion, love, and forgiveness, individuals cultivate a spiritual consciousness that promotes healing and transformation in their own lives and the world around them. The practices of mysticism and esoteric philosophy invite us on an inward journey, a quest for direct experience of the divine and the unveiling of hidden truths. Meditation stands as a cornerstone of these traditions, offering a pathway to still the mind, transcend the limitations of the ego, and connect with a deeper reality. Through various techniques of meditation, practitioners cultivate a state of inner stillness, allowing thoughts and emotions to pass without judgment, and gradually opening to a profound sense of peace, clarity, and expanded awareness. Alongside meditation, rituals play a significant role in many mystical and esoteric traditions. These rituals, often passed down through lineages or secret societies, are designed to facilitate altered states of consciousness, invoke divine energies, and transmit esoteric knowledge. Through dedicated study and practice, individuals on this path seek to unveil the mysteries of the universe and their own divine nature, ultimately aiming for spiritual enlightenment and the realization of their full potential. For the Transcendentalist, the path to spiritual growth and self-discovery winds through the embrace of nature. Believing that the divine is immanent in all things, Transcendentalists find sanctuary and inspiration in the natural world, seeing it as a reflection of the Oversoul, the universal spirit that connects all beings. They advocate for spending time in solitude amidst nature, engaging in reflective practices that foster a deep connection with the rhythms and wisdom of the earth. Nature walks become meditative journeys, opportunities to observe the intricate beauty of the natural world, listen to the whispers of the wind, and feel the grounding energy of the earth. Through these immersive experiences, Transcendentalists seek to transcend the confines of the material world and connect with the divine spark within themselves and the interconnectedness of all life. By simplifying their needs and aligning their lives with the rhythms of nature, Transcendentalists sought to create space for spiritual contemplation, meaningful connections, and a life of purpose and fulfillment. The spiritual journey, as viewed through the lens of philosophers and thinkers, often unfolds as a lifelong pursuit of wisdom and understanding. This journey involves engaging with the great ideas that have shaped human thought throughout history, grappling with fundamental questions about existence, consciousness, morality, and the nature of reality. The practice of reading and studying philosophical texts forms a cornerstone of this journey, from the dialogues of Socrates to the treatises of Kant, from the Eastern wisdom of the Upanishads to the existentialist writings of Sartre. Engaging with these diverse perspectives challenges our preconceived notions, expands our understanding of the human condition, and helps us to refine our own world view. Discussion and debate play a crucial role in the philosophical pursuit of truth. The spiritual journey inspired by philosophers and thinkers is not about blindly accepting dogma, but about cultivating a spirit of inquiry, embracing critical thinking, and remaining open to new ideas and perspectives. To understand the landscape of modern spirituality, we must journey back to the 19th century, a time marked by profound societal shifts and a burgeoning spiritual hunger. The Industrial Revolution, while bringing about technological advancements, also led to widespread social upheaval, urbanization, and a sense of disconnect from nature and traditional values. Amidst this backdrop of change, a wave of spiritual seeking emerged, giving rise to new movements and challenging established religious institutions. In the United States, Transcendentalism took root, emphasizing the inherent goodness of humanity, the importance of intuition and experience, and a deep connection with nature. Meanwhile, in the realm of healing, Mary Baker Eddy's discovery of Christian Science offered a radical approach to health and well-being, emphasizing the power of spiritual understanding to overcome sickness and limitation. As the 19th century transitioned into the 20th, a new wave of spiritual thought emerged, known as New Thought. This movement emphasized the power of positive thinking and the creative potential of the mind to shape reality. Pioneers like Phineas Quimby and Emma Curtis Hopkins believed our thoughts create our reality. New Thought teachings offered a message of empowerment and hope. These principles influenced self-help literature and business philosophy. The mid-20th century witnessed a cultural revolution that profoundly impacted the landscape of spirituality. The counterculture movement of the 1960s, with its emphasis on peace, love, and personal liberation, challenged traditional values and institutions, including organized religion. Young people, disillusioned by war, social injustice, and the materialism of the time, turned to alternative spiritual practices, Eastern religions, and mystical experiences in search of meaning, authenticity, and a more holistic way of life. This era saw a surge in interest in Eastern spiritual practices like Zen Buddhism, transcendental meditation, and yoga, which offered pathways to inner peace, self-discovery, and a connection to something beyond the material world. The counterculture movement's embrace of Eastern spirituality helped to further popularize these traditions in the West, making them more accessible and mainstream. As the counterculture era began to fade, its emphasis on personal growth, self-awareness, and spiritual exploration continued to influence Western society. The seeds of mindfulness, meditation, and holistic well-being that were sown during this era took root, gradually transforming the way many people approach spirituality. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the quest for meaning and spiritual connection remains as relevant as ever. The challenges of our time have led many to seek solace, guidance, and a sense of belonging beyond the material world. The spiritual landscape today is more diverse and eclectic than ever before. Individuals are free to create their own spiritual paths, drawing inspiration from various sources. The rise of the internet and social media has democratized access to spiritual teachings and communities. Online platforms offer a wealth of information, courses, and virtual gatherings. The spiritual journey has become increasingly individualized and integrated into daily life. From mindfulness apps to yoga studios, the tools for spiritual growth are more accessible than ever before. As we've journeyed through diverse spiritual pathways, a common thread emerges: the profound healing power of spirituality. True healing encompasses not just the physical body, but also the mind, emotions, and spirit. Spiritual practices offer solace, guidance, and a sense of hope in times of suffering. They provide a framework for understanding illness and adversity as opportunities for growth and transformation. Regardless of the specific pathway, the healing power of spirituality lies in its ability to shift our perspective. True transformation begins within. Each tradition offers unique practices to cultivate self-awareness and connect with the divine. Meditation is a cornerstone of many spiritual practices, from Zen Buddhism's silent contemplation to Vipassana's focused attention and Meta's loving-kindness meditation. Quieting the mind fosters peace and clarity. Prayer, in its diverse forms, connects us with the divine. Ethical conduct, compassion, and service are integral to the inner journey. Despite their unique teachings, spiritual pathways converge around shared values and aspirations. At the heart of this is the recognition of our interconnectedness. This sense of oneness extends to all beings, nature, and the cosmos. It fosters empathy, compassion, and responsibility for all creation. Spiritual traditions emphasize self-awareness, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. These paths encourage us to look within and understand our place in the universe. Spiritual pathways share common threads of healing, transformation, and interconnectedness, but diverge in teachings and interpretations. Christian Science focuses on the allness of God and the illusory nature of matter. Mystical traditions embrace both material and spiritual realms. Transcendentalism emphasizes the inherent goodness of humanity and the divine spark within. It contrasts with paths prioritizing scriptural authority or spiritual teachers. New Thought emphasizes positive thinking and the law of attraction. It contrasts with paths emphasizing detachment from material possessions. Alcoholics. Anonymous focuses on surrender to a higher power and community support. Just as spiritual teachings vary, so too do the practices and techniques employed on different paths. Christian Science emphasizes the study of science and health with key to the scriptures and the practice of affirmative prayer, aligning thought with divine truth for healing. This differs from the mystical emphasis on meditation, contemplation, and direct experience of the divine, often through altered states of consciousness. Transcendentalism finds spiritual nourishment in solitude, nature walks, reflective journaling, and a simple life aligned with nature's rhythms. This contrasts with New Thought's focus on affirmations, visualizations, and creative visualization techniques to manifest desires and shape reality through positive thinking. Philosophical paths encourage critical thinking, engagement with philosophical texts, and dialogue to refine understanding and challenge assumptions. This differs from Alcoholics Anonymous's emphasis on the 12 steps, regular meetings, sponsorship, and service to support recovery from addiction. The diversity of spiritual practices reminds us that there is no one-size-fits-all approach. Each path offers a unique set of tools and techniques tailored to its specific teachings and goals. The key is to find the practices that resonate with our individual needs, beliefs, and aspirations. Each spiritual pathway carries a unique legacy, shaped by its founders and historical context. Christian Science, founded by Mary Baker Eddy, emphasizes the power of spiritual understanding. Mystical traditions offer timeless wisdom and practices. Transcendentalism celebrates nature, intuition, and self-reliance. New Thought has shaped modern spirituality and positive psychology. Alcoholics Anonymous transforms lives with its 12-step program. Honoring each path enriches our understanding of human spiritual seeking. Embracing diversity creates a more inclusive and compassionate spiritual landscape. As we conclude our exploration of these diverse spiritual pathways, let the key takeaway be the vastness and richness of the human spirit's search for meaning and connection. From the healing principles of Christian Science to the introspective practices of mysticism, from the nature-based wisdom of Transcendentalism to the empowering affirmations of New Thought, each path offers a unique lens through which to view ourselves, the world, and the mysteries of existence. Remember that this exploration is not about choosing the right path, but about discovering what resonates with your own heart and soul. Trust your intuition, be open to new perspectives, and allow yourself the freedom to explore different practices and teachings. The journey of spiritual growth is deeply personal, and it unfolds in its own time and way. As you embark on or continue your own spiritual journey, remember that you are not alone. Millions have walked these paths before you, and millions more are walking alongside you. Embrace the diversity of human experience. Find inspiration in the shared values of compassion, self-awareness, and the pursuit of a more conscious and fulfilling life. The journey of spiritual exploration is a lifelong adventure, filled with twists, turns, moments of profound insight, and times of uncertainty. Embrace the journey with an open heart, a curious mind, and a willingness to grow, learn, and evolve. The path unfolds one step at a time, and the greatest discoveries are often found in the most unexpected places.